Hello there, I'm Shrikant Acharya, CEO at OffiNeeds.com, and I'm super excited today because we are at the Swiss Military Head Office. And I wanted to come here and show you the range of products that Swiss Military has to offer, and you're going to be seeing the in video where you see the entire range of products from travel accessories to sunglasses to pens to writing to wallets to mugs, water bottles, electronics, gadgets, backpacks, apparel, t-shirts, jackets. I mean, the range is really vast. That's why we love Swiss Military. We've been doing business with them for many years now. And today I'm especially excited because I have with me the global MD, Anuj Sawhney, who is going to be showing what is special about Swiss Military and why as a corporate you should be considering Swiss Military for your corporate gifting. Some background. Swiss Military is a 35 years plus business and is present in 26 plus countries and has already served 2,500 plus corporates. In this video, I'm going to ask Anuj to share 3 of his favorite products. So over to you, Anuj. Anuj is really good looking. He's not a model. He's really the MD of Swiss Military, and he's been an actor and a model himself. Over to you, Anuj. The nation wants to know your 3 favorite products from Swiss Military.
So first of all, Shrikant, thank you for being here. It is such an honor to finally have you here. You've been a very long associate business partner with us, so it's such a pleasure and honor to be here. And welcome to our very mini store, because like you said, we have a very vast range.
Yes.
It actually is almost 19,000 products across 26 product lines in these countries that we are in, and therefore just showcasing the entire range here becomes very difficult. So behind you here is the international range, where we have a lot of different products that are not even there in the Indian segment, which includes your watches, which includes your outdoor equipments, it includes batteries, it includes shavers, it includes flasks, tents, and the range goes on.
Right.
So what you see over here, the 3 walls here, there's the travel gear division, there's the paddles, which is the backbone of the company, and then the accessories and the wallets and the sunglasses, and the whole thing just goes on and on. So
yes.
How we basically began, I'll give you a very quick snapshot as to how Swiss Military became one of the pioneering corporate gifting companies in India too. So it started in Europe about, like you rightly said, about 38 years ago. And the whole focus was the travel segment. Now the travel segment, or the souvenir segment as such in Europe, in primarily Switzerland, France and Germany, is very price sensitive. The traveler is not looking at spending too much. He's looking at very high perceived value, where the price he's paying for the product is much lesser than the perceived value of a gift or something he takes home. And the third thing is, it had to be a one-stop shop. So we wanted him to come in and pick up something. So if he doesn't like the sunglass, maybe the travel gear. If not the travel gear, then maybe the apparels. So it had to be a one-stop shop. Now there was a survey done in Europe of 72 brands, in Europe, and they were seeing the impulse buy factor of the brand as to a guy walking into a store and actually spending money to buy something rather than just going window shopping and walking off. So we came at number 1 at about 77.4%, which meant more than 3 out of 4 people walking into the store was actually buying something, and we were not measuring that. So it was a very pleasant surprise for us. But we wanted to know what is it that we're doing correctly, which is working for the brand. So 3 things came to the fore, which became the brand DNA for every product going out of the Swiss Military lines. So 3 things were, the first thing was that everything in the brand is designed very differently. So like you rightly said, we have a lot of products. I've shortlisted 3 over here, which showcases the kind of different multi-utility factors, multi-usage factors that we bring into the same product, rather than a regular run-of-the-mill wallet or a backpack or what have you. Second thing was that we were very price competitive. So if a pen, we are claiming to have a titanium gold plating, which makes sure that we have a gold plating warranty in the pens. And the much more expensive pens in the same category, priced at about 10x, 15x, 20x, are not giving it. We wanted to make sure that the perceived value is much higher than what we're giving for the product. So everything had a lot of different premium features as compared to the price still being kept at the mass level. So we always proclaim to be the premium brand for the masses and not really a luxury brand. So we believe in selling 10 pens a day rather than increasing the price and coming down to 1 pen a week. So it has always grown exponentially because of that. And thirdly, and most importantly, is the fact that anybody who comes in finds something for himself, because it is practically a one-stop shop, like you've seen over here. So I'll quickly run through some of the products that I've shortlisted here. So something very simple, and that is why most of our products require an explanation, because if you see it as a layman, you would not understand what really this is. So it's a wallet, right? and it looks like a regular wallet. But now what we're doing for the brand is, so the market research we have about 2.7 million people on our databases who write to us every week saying that, so you buy a bag from a great company. So they write to you saying, is there a problem? I hope the feedback is good. Any suggestions? Will you incorporate that? We go a step further. We ask him, what is it that you need that does not exist? Which is when people start writing to us. They said that we would love to use the front pocket wallet. The back pocket wallet has 3 different problems. The spine goes for a 6 if it's too big. We start taking out the products and the cards and the thermal printer, receipts of the petrol, which we can't read anymore. And end of the day, the wallet has lost its shape. We can't use it again. And thirdly, and most importantly, it's pickpocketing, especially in a country like India's. So we said this is much more comfortable. So this is something that I'm actually using myself. So you can actually have 50 currency notes back to back in this. It's a magnet that holds them together. It's a Swiss magnet, if you can see the strength. You can have almost 3 credit cards here, a pocket for your ID card and a pocket for your receipts. And that is all that you need to carry. So it's priced at about $1,100. For the corporates, we are offering some very good discounts. And it is something that is different, something that you don't know exists, and something that practically everybody needs.
Right.
So that's like a small little wallet that we have here.
Awesome.
Then this is like a backpack. And this is one of our best sellers globally, even now in the B2B segment and the online segment in India. So it is the LBP 77 that we have. Perfect branding for the corporates here. It is something which has a carabiner on the top, so you can hang on your shoes or anything that you're traveling, or a flask on the move. And it has 7 different pockets inside. It has got a EVA foam at the back. So it is completely what we call an airflow system, where you don't sweat at the back. Then we have a very innovative system here, where you can have your aux jack from the phone here, so you can listen to your music on the move. At the same time, you can charge your phone from here. So the power bank is left inside. And the organizer pocket inside has a segment practically for everything. From your phones to your cell phones to your adapters to your cables to your pens, everything is organized. And even the inside pockets over here, I think it's pretty self-explanatory as to what it is.
Yes.
And these are almost guaranteed for life. At the same time, it is something which is at the store level very explanatory with all the features of the product given itself in the catalog. That is priced at about 5,500 rupees. Again, something which is 3 or 4x cheaper than a similar product, even with lesser features from any other competitor in the market. And this is something which is the third product, which is a COVID combo, which we just recently launched. And it has practically everything that you would need for your COVID. So you have a regular mask. Now this is something that the team came out with. So a lot of the people said we have sanitizers, and all the time, even if you touch something, we need to open the handbag and we need to stuff it with things inside and infecting it with the virus. So this is something that can hang onto your belt, it can hang onto your handbag, and you can just keep a sanitizer inside with a loop, and it is secured inside, and extremely cost effective, and something that everybody would need to keep a sanitizer in these times. Then it has a microfiber towel, to wipe. It has regular silicone rubber gloves, and it has your disinfectant and sanitizer all in one kit. Again, very, very price effective. It comes on with an additional 3 micron mask also, and it comes in with a a very handy box that you can use later. So things like these where people are not really bringing in the innovation factor in. So the problem with the Indian market is, as versus the West, what we see is, and what we really perceive, and that is where the whole vacuum is that if it's a wallet, it's just a regular wallet. If it's a pen, just because the pen is selling, there's no innovation to it. There's no innovation with the multi-utility factors, the colors, the finishes, the kind of packagings that are there, which is what today the customer is wanting. So in addition to a Swiss name, in addition to a global brand coming to India finally, it is basically the perceived value and the multi-utility factor, which is what is a pleasure in using the product again and again over the years at the price that you pay.
Absolutely. I don't think anybody could have said that better than Anuj himself. So thank you so much, Anuj. It was an absolute pleasure coming here, and
it is my honor.
And we've been serving a lot of you. Probably, if you're watching this video, you already have a Swiss military product with your logo on it. And somewhere down in the description, you will find a link to the Swiss military products listed on OffiNeeds.com. You know how to contact us. I look forward to your inquiries and serving you Swiss military corporate gifting range.